Hello everyone. In this video I am going to discuss about last two digit. How to find last two digit of these numbers. Okay. Before that, look here how to handle this type of question. I will give you few example. You can handle all this question. Suppose I will say last two digit of 21 to the power 37. How to find last two digit? Remember here 21 base is 21. If base end in 1, then unit place of the number, here I am going to find last two digit, unit place of the number is 1. Once again, if base end in 1, unit place is 1. How to find the tens place? Now I have to multiply tens place of the base with unit place of the power. You know 7 into 2 is what? 14. This is called least significant bit. And 1 is the most significant bit. I have to write least significant bit here. This is my answer. Another example, one more example. Suppose I will say 51 to the power 247. So here you have to observe base end in 1, the unit place is 1. Now how to find the tens place? I have to multiply 5 with 7. Means tens place of the base with unit place of the power. If I multiply 7 into 5, it is 35, LSB is 5. So answer for this question is 5-1. If you understand this one, look here, first bit, base is 31, base end in 1, the unit place is 1 by default. Now how to find the tens place? I have to multiply 3 with 5. You know 5 into 3 it is 15. So 1 5. So 5 is the LSB, least significant bit. The answer is 5-1. Once again, if base end in 1, unit place is 1. Khatam. Now how to find the tens place? Now you have to multiply tens place of the base with unit place of the power. 3 into 5 it is 15. So write 5 here. Because you know 15, 1 5. 15 is 1 5. This is the least significant bit. This one is the most significant bit. I have to write least significant bit here. So answer is 51. Similar type, look here. Here whatever we will discuss, it is all about the last two digit. Now look here, in this question, here this is unit place, tens place, 100 place. We are going to discuss last two digit. So eliminate this 2 first. Now question is 61 to the power 37. Base end in 1, the unit place is 1. Now 6 into 7, it is 42. Clear? So 4 2. 2 is the LSB. Answer for this question is 21. You know this is 7 into 6. So this is 42. So I have to write 2 here. 2 at the LSB. 2 at the LSB. This is the concept. Clear? Once again, I will conclude this. Any question, any random question, 71 to the power 437. What you have to do? Base end in 1, unit place is 1. Then you have to multiply 7 with 7. 7 into 7 is what? 49. So you write a 9 here. Answer for this question is 91. We only concentrate on last two digit. This is 9, this is 1. Khatam. So if base end in 1, unit place is 1. Point number 1 to be remember. Second point, how to find the tens place? Now tens place of the base into unit place of the power. You just multiply. 3 into 5, 15. So 1 5. So write 5 here. Okay, 1 5. This is here. 15, 1 5. Least significant bit, most significant bit. You have to write least significant bit here. In this way, you find what? Last two digit of the odd base. First, we discuss odd base. If you observe here, these 3 questions, bit I, double I, triple I. Base is odd. Okay. Now, how to find triple I bit? If base end in 1, you know the process. But if you observe here in question number this, bit triple I, here base end in 7. So how to handle? Now you have to do the modification. If base end in 1, you know the process. These are the process. But if base end in 7, what to do? Now do modification. Here we do the modification. Objective is what? I want 1 here. Base end in 1. So how to handle? So we have to solve. Look here. I will give you few examples so that you can handle. If base end in 1, now you know the process. Now the question is, if base end in 7, what to do? So I will give you different example. I will give you different example. Let's say 77 to the power 128. For base end in 1, you know the process, but here base end in 7. So what to do? I have to do the modification. Modification कैसे करोगे? Now which power of 7 will give you 1 at the unit place? You know 7 to the power 4 is what? This is 2401. So 7 to the power 4, it will give you 1 at the base. It will means result, it will give you 1 at the unit place. So what you have to do, you write this number in this way. This is 77 to the power 4. Then this power divided by 4. 4 into 3, 12. And 4 into 2, 8. I do the modification. Now what is the last 2 digit of this one? Last 2 digit of 77 to the power 4. How to find? You know 77 to the power 4. It can be written as 77 square into 77 square. What is the last 2 digit of 77 square? Last 2 digit. Last 2 digit of 77 square. Acha, you have to think either this 77 it is close to 0, ya 50, ya 100. You know 77 is close to 100, na? 100 and 77 gap is less, gap is 23. 77 and 50 gap is 27. So which one is gap? Where gap is low means small. Now here gap is small. If you compare 77 with 100, gap is 23. So here I can write last 2 digit of 77 square. It is the same as the last 2 digit of 23 square. You can cross check. Use the calculator first check. If it is true, do remember. Okay. Now what is the last 2 digit of 23 square? You know 23 square is 529. So 29. Here I write 29. Similarly here also 77 square. 77 close to 100. Gap is 23. So last 2 digit of 77 square. It is same as the last 2 digit of 23 square. So that is 29. So this is how much? 29 square. Now 29. It is close to what? It is close to 0, ya 50, ya 100. Now answer is 50. Gap is how much? Gap is 21. So you can say last 2 digit. Here I write the statement. Last 2 digit of 29 square. It is same as last 2 digit of 21 square. You know 21 square is 441. So I write last 2 digit. So 41. So in this place, now what I will write? In this place I will write 41. Now 41 to the power 32. Now look here, I do the modification. Now this question is in this form. Base end in 1, unit place is 1. Now how to find the tens place? Now 8 into 2. 8 into 2 is, 4 into 2, that is 8. 4 into 2, that is 8. Answer is 81. Answer for this question 81. You can cross check, use the calculator, find these values, or directly Google it. What is the last 2 digit of this number? 77 to the power 128. Understood na? Very easy. Once again, I summarize all. 77 to the power 128. Question is, find the last 2 digit. How to find the last 2 digit? If a base end in 1, I know the process. This is the process. If base end in 1, first if base end in 1, unit place value is 1 by default. How to find the tens place? Now tens place of the base into unit place of the power. You just multiply. 5 into 3 is how much? 5 into 3, 15. So this is the LSB. I write LSB here. Okay, so answer is 51. Similarly, in this question, first of all, eliminate this 2. So 61 to the power 37. Base end in 1, unit place is 1. Now how to find the tens place? Multiply 6 with 7, that is 42. 4, 2. So write it 2 here. Understood ना? So this process I know. But here base end in 7. तो इसको क्या करेंगे? We do modification. I want 1 here. So how to do the modification? Now think, which power of 7 will give you 1 at the unit place? Now answer is 7 to the power 4. It is 2401. So what I do? 77 to the power 4. Now this number divided by 4 is 32. Now what I want what is the last two digit of this number, 77 to the power 4. So this is the 77 to the power 4. It can be written in this way, 77 square into 77 square. What is the last two digit of 77 square? You know 77 is close to 100. Gap is 23. The last two digit of 77 square, it is same as last two digit of 23 square. 23 square is how much? 529. So write 29 here. Last two digit only. Here also last two digit. So this is 29 square. Again 29 close to what? 0 या 50. Now 50. Gap is 21. So last two digit of 29 square, it is same as what? Last two digit of 21 square. 21 square 441. So write 41. So in this place I write 41. Power is how much? 32. Now base end in 1. The unit place is 1. Now 4 into 2 is how much? 8. Answer is 81. Okay, write it down or take the screenshot. I will give you more example so that you can handle all these questions. Last two digit very very important. Take the screenshot here. इसको लिख लो, नहीं तो take the screenshot. Okay. Better you have to write it down. Okay. Do the rough work properly or use the calculator first. Then cross check the answer. Then do remember this process. Okay. So this is the assignment for you. Complete it. Take the screenshot here. I'll give you more example. Then we'll start solving these questions. Okay. So first we will discuss about odd base. Here base is 31. Here base is 77. Achha, I will take the base that is end in 3. Mane 33. We will take the example. You can take any value. Okay. So I think done na. So I will erase this one. I will give you more examples so that you can understand this concept properly. Okay, look here. Another example. 33, same value to the power 128. My answer will be different. Okay, I will take this value. So what I have to do, you know 3 to the power 4 is what? 81. Because here base end in 3. So you do modification. I want 1 here. अरे मुझे यहाँ पे क्या चाहिए? 1. If 1 is present here, I know the logic. Okay. But 3 present, so do modification. You know 3 to the power 4 is 81. So what I do, now 33 to the power 4, divide this number by 4. Already I know this is 32. Now what is the last two digit of this number? Last two digit of 33 to the power 4. Now 33 to the power 4, it can be written as a 33 square into 33 square. Now what is the last two digit? Last two digit of 33 square. Now 33 close to what? 0 या 50. Now 50 gap is how much? 17. So I can write last two digit of 33 square. It is same as last two digit of 17 square. You know 17 square is how much? 289. So write 89 here because I am going to write the last two digit. Similarly here also 89. Now this is 89 square. What is last two digit of 89 square? Last two digit of 89 square. 89 square. It is visible na? This side. Okay, you have to cross check. Acha, 89 close to 100. Gap is 11. The last two digit of 89 square, it is same as last two digit of 11 square. So 11 square is 121. So answer for this one is what? 21. 121. So 21. So in this place, what I will write? 21. Then power is 32. Now base end in 1. So unit place is 1. Multiply 2 into 2. This is 4. Answer for this question 41. Answer for this one 41. Cross check. Cross check all this value. What I do? This can be written as 33 to the power 4 to the power 32. Now, because if you multiply, you get 128. 33 to the power 4. It can be written as 33 square into 33 square. Why? Because I want what? Objective is what? Now find the last two digit of 33 to the power 4. So I write in this way, 33 to the power 4 can be written in this way. Now 33 close to 50, gap is how much? 17. So what is the last two digit of 33 row square? Now last two digit of 33 row square, it is same as last two digit of 17 row square. 17 square 289, so write 89. Here also 89, so this is 89 row square. What is the last two digit of 89 row square? 89 close to 100, gap is 11. So last two digit of 89 square, it is same as last two digit of 11 square. 11 square 121. So write 21. So 21, in this place you write 21. Now power is 32, base end in 1. So unit place is 1. How to find the tens place? Now multiply 2 with 2. This is 4. So answer is 41. If you understand this process, you first try this one, this question, okay, then I will handle 357 to the power 429. How to handle? Take this insert here or write it down. This one, previous bit, we discussed 77 to the power 128. This is 33 to the power 128. Suppose here 129 is present. So write this into again 133. Okay, this is the process. Here we do, okay, so that you can understand ki, so suppose this is not divisible by 4, okay, if it is not divisible by 4, you do modification, na? Suppose here 129 is present, so what you have to write? Now 33 to the power 4 to the power 32, if you multiply here you get 33 to the power 128, but here 9 present means again you multiply 33. Are you understood now? Here in this way, here we handle this one. So write it down or take this insert here so that we can discuss this one, this bit, so that you can understand the overall scenario. Very easy one, okay. So if you know the square, how to find the square vagera, okay, 1 to 30 you can handle all these questions. Okay, we'll continue. Take this insert, okay. I think done. Okay. Okay, here the question number, B triple I. First of all, eliminate this 3. Now the question is 57 to the power 429. So what you have to do? Base end in 7, do modification. I want 1. So what I will write? 57 to the power 4. Already discussed. 7 to the power 4. It will give you 2401. 1 at the unit place. So I write 57 to the power 4. Just divide this number by 4. 4 into 1. 0, 7. Okay, because this is 7 into 4, 28. Acha, 1 extra 57 you have to write. Okay, because if power is 1 here, so this is 57 to the power 428 into 57, that is 57 to the power 429. So do modification. Now what is the last two digit here? Last two digit of 57 to the power 4. You know 57 to the power 4, it can be written as 57 square into 57 square. What is last two digit of 57 square? Again here I am writing, but when you do the rough work, no need to write this, okay. Here I am mentioning so that you can understand. The last two digit of 57 square, you know 57 close to 50, gap is 7. So this is equal to last two digit of 7 square. You know 7 square 49, 49. Here also I get 49. So this is 49 square. What is the last two digit of 49 square? Last two digit of 49 square. You know 49 close to 50. Gap is 1. So last two digit of 1 square. Last two digit of 1 square. So this is 0, 1. Because you are going to write last two digit. So you know 1 square it is 1. You write 0, 1. So in this place you write 0, 1. So 0, 1 to the power what? 107. This is my answer. Okay, into 57. So this is 1 to the power anything is 1. 1 into 57. So last two digit is what? Last two digit. Answer for this question 57. Answer for this bit. Answer for this bit. This is 57. Okay, this 15 is for this one. Okay. Okay, answer is what? Answer is 57. Answer for this question is 57. Clear? Easy one. Very easy one. Understood the process? If base end in 1, you know the logic. If base end in 3, base end in 7, base end in 9, do modification. Objective, you want 1 at the base. Base must be end in 1. If base end in 1, this is the logic. Okay. So, agar base end in 7 या 3 या 9 given na, you do modification. And how you do the modification? This is the process. This is the process. Very, very important. I think you understand now. This one. Now we are going to discuss about even base. Achha, before even base, if base end in 5, because base end in 1 we discussed, base end in 7 done, base end in 3 done, base end in 9 that I will handle here in this bit, base end in 5 how to handle. If base end in 5 how to handle, I think this one noted na, this one. Okay, answer here is 57. You all try. Previously we discussed for 77 to the power 128 and 33 to the power 128. Now you know the logic. Okay, so you try. Here it is written. अगर वहां पे डाउट होगा इसको और एक बार चेक कर लेना. ठीक है, easy one. Calculation, it's all about counting. Okay, now the question is what? Question is अच्छा for 5 means VI bit. To handle VI, look here. Suppose I will say 15 the square. What is the last two digit? You know 225. So last two digit is 25. Suppose I will say 15 cube. What is the last two digit? You know 75. Because this value is 3375. 15 cube is 3375. I know, I remember the value. So last two digit 75. You know, if you observe 15 to the power 4, here also last two digit 25. The question is, sir, where, if you observe 15 to the power 5, last two digit 75. If you observe, either last two digit end in 25 or 75. Question is, sir, where we get 25 and where you get 75? You look, if the entire power and tens place of the base, it is odd. Okay, entire power and tens place of the base both are odd, answer end in 75. Here I can write entire power and base is odd. Base is odd, then answer end in 75, else 25. You can note it down. Just note it down. Entire power आपको चेक करना है. Entire, suppose I will write 3, 2, 5 to the power 45. You know power is odd, but tens place of the base is what? Even. So answer end in 75. And answer end in 25. Answer end in 25. If entire power and tens place of the base both are odd, answer end in 75, else 25. So here answer is 25. If you observe this question, power is what? Odd. Tens place is what? Odd. Both are odd. If both are odd, answer end in 75. If both are odd, means power as well as the tens place of the base both are odd, then answer end in 75. Else it is end in 25. Here it is written. Okay, just note it down. Just note it down. Entire power कुछ भी power में हो, ठीक है. If it is odd and base, tens place of the base, tens place of the base, ऐसे लिखो tens place of the base. Okay, tens place of the base is odd, then answer end in 75, else it is 25. In short, okay, I am not saying means you have to write this statement, okay, and do remember that statement. Easy na, you just observe here. This is observational. Observation is what? Here if you observe, power is even. अगर एक भी even होगा ना 25. Here power is odd, tens place is odd, both are odd, answer end in 75. Here power is even 25. Here power is odd, tens place is odd, so 7 5. If you observe this one, this is power is odd, tens place is even, so 2 5. Here power is odd, tens place is odd, both are odd, 7 5. So you can easily remember, just observation. Okay, take this screenshot here so that you can handle this. After that we will discuss even base. But write it down or take this screenshot. Okay, easy one. Okay, go with the flow. But here first you observe. Okay, write everything. Okay, then you do remember. Okay, so how to remember? मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि रट्टा मारो. Do practice. Solve more questions so that you can handle. Okay, write it down. Very important. Last 2 digit, unit digit. This is easy. Okay, अगर ये skip करके जाओगे ना एग्जाम में नहीं होगा, क्योंकि पावर इज अ बिग नंबर. ओके, जैसे कि यहाँ पे 235 is multiplied 377 times. Huge. Okay, so here in last 2 digit, now whatever base is there, you only concentrate on last 2 digit. Eliminate this 2. This 2 will not decide my answer. Okay, similarly यहाँ पे भी जितना भी है ना, अगर 100 place value given, 1000 place value given, 10,000 place value given at the base, just eliminate. Only focus on last 2 digit of the base. So this is the approach. Write it down. Take this screenshot here. Then we will discuss even base. Okay, look here. How to handle even base? Look, even base means first bit 2 to the power 10. What is the last 2 digit of 2 to the power 10? You know 2 to the power 10 is 1024. So last 2 digit 24. If I will say 2 to the power 20, this can be written as 2 to the power 10 into 2 to the power 10. So here last 2 digit 24. Here also last 2 digit 24, last 2 digit. Whatever here I am writing, I am only writing the last 2 digit. Okay. So here 24 into 24, 576. So last 2 digit 7 and 6. Last 2 digits 7 6. Okay, for 2 to the power 20. Look, this one you have to remember. Very important. You know, you use the memory. Smallest unit is what? Bit. One number is equal to 4 bit. You know, 1 byte is equal to 8 bit. 1 kilobyte, 1 KB. So this is equal to 1024 byte. Okay, so this is the unit of memory. So 1024 means what? 2 to the power 10. That's why you have to remember this one. Very important. Okay. Then 1 megabyte, 1024 kilobyte. Then 1 gigabyte, then terabyte. It will continue. Okay. So in this way you have to remember. Similarly 2 to the power 30. It can be written as 2 to the power 10 into 2 to the power 20. 2 to the power 10, last 2 digit 24. 2 to the power 20, last 2 digit 76. If I multiply, I get 24. The question is, sir, how you know? Observation. Observation is what? Here I am writing. You know, 04 into 76. Last 2 digit is 04. You know, 08 into 76. Last 2 digit is what? 08. 16 into 76. Last 2 digit 16. 32 into 76. Last 2 digit 32. Basically, observation is 2 to the power n, last 2 digit of 2 to the power n, when it is multiplied with 76, last 2 digit is last 2 digit of 2 to the power n. Basically, suppose again another examples. Suppose I will say 56 into 76. Answer is 56. How? You know 256 is what? 2 to the power 8. 2 to the power 8 is 256 into 76. I will get 56. Means this is the what? This is last 2 digit of what? Last 2 digit of 2 to the power n. Whenever it is multiplied with 76, last 2 digit is last 2 digit of 2 to the power n. Means what you have to do? Just a copy paste. Understood now? When it is multiplied with 76, you use the calculator, check all these values, then remember. Okay, very interesting. This is the result, this is the conclusion you can say. Okay, that's why here I am writing 24 into 76 is equal to 24. Now the interesting is, sir, either answer end in 24 or answer end in 76. When it is 24 and when it is 76, you observe the power. If tens place of the power is odd, answer end in 24. Tens place of the power. Here tens place of the power is even. The answer end in 76. Suppose I will say, sir, 2 to the power 250. Answer end in what? You have to observe the tens place. Tens place is odd, so answer end in 24. Here answer end in 24. I think it is visible now. If it is not visible that side, right hand side, so this is 24. Okay, here we will solve the question. So okay, after you take this screenshot here or write it down, I will give you more examples. So here I can give you more examples, but this side is not visible. Okay, write it down. Write it down. 2 to the power 10, last 2 digit 24. 2 to the power 20, it is 76, last 2 digit. 2 to the power 30, it is 24. 2 to the power 40, it is 76. 2 to the power 50, it is 24, because tens place. You have to observe the tens place of the power. Okay. So write it down. I will give you the conclusion. Then we will start solving the question. Okay. Just quickly write it down or take this screenshot here. And these are the calculation. Okay. If you want multiply this thing, the very easy. 0408, but 56 into 76. It will take 30 seconds na, if you multiply. Rather, if you know this conclusion. Okay, 2 to the power n, last 2 digit of 2 to the power n means any integer, okay, any natural number. If it is multiplied with 76, then the last 2 digit obtained is what? Last 2 digit of 2 to the power n. जो लिखा होगा उसको कॉपी पेस्ट. यहाँ पे जो भी वैल्यू लिखा होगा लास्ट 2 digit, you have to focus only last 2 digit with 76. Then here my last 2 digit of the answer is 56. Okay, so this is the conclusion you have to remember. Now here I am saying two statement. This is again important. Statement is 2 to the power 10 if multiplied with odd number. If multiplied with odd number, then tens place is odd na. The answer end in 24. Similarly 2 to the power 10 if it is multiplied with even, answer end in 76. Here I am writing only last 2 digit. More examples. Suppose I will say 2 to the power 1080. You have to observe the power. What is the tens place of the power? Even or odd? Even. So answer end in 76. Answer end in 76. 2 to the power 230. Tens place is odd. Answer end in 24. That means you have to observe the power. Okay. Now the important is, this method is only applicable when unit place of the power is 0. Here 0 present, 0, 0, 0. Then you can answer. Suppose the question is 2 to the power 252. The fatak say this is odd. So answer end in 24. No, that is crime. Okay. You have to modify. You write this one in this way. 2 to the power 250 into 2 the square. So here tens place is odd. The answer end in 24 and 2 square is 4. 24 into 4 it is 96. So last 2 digit 96. Now you should be careful. Okay. If it is 0 then no issue. But if it is any other value except 0, you do modification then solve. Okay. So this is very important. This is very, very important. This conclusion, you have to remember this one. This observation, you have to remember. Okay. And based on this observation, few examples given here. But this one is very, very important. When a student will do this silly mistake, they remember this. They observe the power. If tens place of the power is odd, answer end in 24. They do remember. But problem is, if this is not 0, there you have to do the modification. Again take this screenshot here or write it down. मैं ये मान के चल रहा हूँ, आप मेरे साथ लिख रहे हो, ठीक है. स्क्रीनशॉट लेने से भी कुछ नहीं होगा क्योंकि वो स्क्रीनशॉट आप नहीं लिखोगे, ठीक है. So write it down and do practice properly. Okay. Important last 2 digit. Nowadays in many exam they ask this this type of question. Okay, this concept is very, very important. No specific formulas are there. To handle this last 2 digit ना, कोई specific formula नहीं है. You just put the formula, get the answer. यू हैव टू डू दिस कैलकुलेशन. ओके, तो आपको प्रैक्टिस चाहिए और यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है. इट्स ऑल अबाउट काउंटिंग. बस काउंटिंग ही तो कर रहे हैं ना, नो लॉजिक. बस डू काउंटिंग. ओके, तो जितना प्रैक्टिस करोगे यू कैन इजीली हैंडल लास्ट टू डिजिट. सिमिलरली वी विल डिस्कस यूनिट डिजिट. आप ना क्या करोगे ना, इसी चैनल में प्लेलिस्ट को जाओ, ठीक है, नंबर सिस्टम का ईच एंड एवरी कंटेंट अवेलेबल. यू जस्ट गो थ्रू दैट. ओके, दिस विल बी benefits you. Okay, now we'll handle these questions. I think this was done, noted. Okay, okay, solve question number. Acha, this beat IV question number, it is not mentioned. Solve this IV 78 to the power 78. What is the last two digit? Here base is 78 to the power 78. How to handle this 78? It can be written as 2 into 39. अरे लिख सकता हूं ना. And here power is 78. This can be written as 2 to the power 78 into 39 to the power 78. That means this is 2 to the power form. Okay, base to the power exponent form. And this is odd one. Meaning 39 base is odd. Already explained. Okay. So separately you handle 2 to the power 78. What is the last two digit here? This can be written as 2 to the power 70 into 2 to the power 8. You know 2 to the power 70. So here you observe tens place of the power. It is odd, so answer end in 2, 4. Similarly 2 to the power 8 is 256. So multiply this number with 56. So answer is what? Acha, 24 into 5. 24 into 50, that is 24 into 5 is what? 120 into 50 means another 0 is there. Then 24 into 6, this is equal to 144. 144. So this one is how much? 1344. So last two digit here is what? 44. Last two digit for this question, 2 to the power 78. This is the calculation, rough work. Okay, this one is the rough work. Done. So this is 44. Now how to solve this one? 39 to the power 78. This can be written as a 39 square, because you know 9 square it will give you 81. So 39 square, and power is how much? Just divide this number by 2. So this is 39. You know 39 into 2 is 78. What is the last two digit of 39 square? 39 square. What is the last two digit? Last two digit. You know 39 close to 50, gap is 11. 11 square 121. So this is 2, 1. So answer for this one is, in this place I write 21 and power is 39. Base end in 1, so unit place is 1. 9 into 2 is what? 18. So 81. This one is 81. So final answer for this question is what? Answer for this question, this is 44 into 81. How to solve? You know 44 into 80 you just find. Clear? 44 into 81. So 44 into 80 is how much? Now 8 into 4 32. Carry 3. Again 8 into 4 32, 3 35. Okay, 0. Then 44 into 1 is how much? 44. So you add 44. So this is 3, 5, 6, 4. So last two digits 64. You can multiply by any method. Directly you can multiply according to your convenience. So here my answer is 64. What I do? I multiply 44 with 80. 80. Then I add that value, that result, with 44 into 1. So what I do here? This one is 44 into 80. Okay. So I will get 3520. Then I add what? I add 44 with 1. Okay. In this way, if you do, you can easily do the rough work and you will get the correct answer. So answer for this one is what? 64. All of you cross check. आप लोग मतलब रॉक में चेक करो ना आंसर कितना आ रहा है आप लोगों का. Then you cross check. Here my answer is 64. I think this is not visible. Okay, 44 into 81. What I do? 44 into 80. Calculate the value. Then 44 with 1 you add. Okay, 44 into 1 is 44. 44 into 80 is 3520. So 3520 plus 44. That is what? 35 6 4. The last two digits 6 4. 6 4. Just multiply. This one the visible, I think, no issue. Okay. Up to this the visible. Okay. If it is visible, good. Otherwise, you do the calculation. Okay. Now solve this V bit. V last bit. V I already done. This one you handle. Okay. Again even base. Even base. For odd base, you know the process. Achha, here step number 1 is what? Eliminate this 5. Only concentrate on last two digit of the base. Okay. This is the approach. Before that, write it down or take this screenshot here. Then I will discuss this. Now you can handle this concept. Okay. Last two digit of any random question. Any random question, whatever they will provide, you can find the answer. Okay. If properly you are following me and write everything. Okay. So I will erase this. Done? Noted? Okay. So here it is given 534 means 34 to the power 1054. Again 34 can be written as what? 2 into 17. Okay, to the power 1054. Means you handle 2 to the power 1054 separately, then 17 to the power 1054. Achha, 2 to the power 1054. How to find the last two digit? You write this is 2 to the power 1050 into 2 to the power 4. Okay. Now this is what? You have to observe the power. If you observe the power, tens place is what? Odd number. So answer end in 2 4. And 2 to the power 4 is what? 16. So if you multiply, how much you get? 24 into 10, 240. 24 into 6, 144. 240, 144. This is equal to how much? 384. So 84. Last two digit 84. Then in this way you can write last two digit. Similarly, you handle this one. 17 to the power 1054. It can be written as 17 to the power 4. Divide 4 here. 4 into 2, 8. Then 24. 4 into 6, 24. Okay. 1, 4. 4 into 3, 12. So 2 is the remainder. So 17 the square. Now if I solve, what is the last two digit of 17 to the power 4? This can be written as 17 the square into 17 the square. 17 square, last two digit 289. So 89. Here also 89. This is 89 the square. Last two digit is what? It is close to 100. Gap is 11. So 21. 121. So 21. So in this place I write 21. Power is 263. Into 17 square is what? 289. So 89. What is the result? This is 1. 2 into 3 is what? 6. 61 into 89. What is the answer here? Multiply 61 with 90. Minus 61 into 1, that is 61. So if I multiply with 9, what I do? 61 into 90. So this is 9. 9 into 6, 54. That is equal to 5490. Then 61 into 1, you just subtract. Minus 61. If I do this, this is 9. This is 3. Okay. Because 9 minus 6. Achha, this is 2. 29. 2, 9. And this is what? 3. This is 5. Clear? This is 5. This is not 3. This is basically 4. 2, 4, 2, 9. So 2, 9. So last two digit here is 2, 9. Last two digit is 2, 9. You have to solve this one. Solve this one. This is the calculation. I do the rough work here. I do the rough work. Directly if you multiply, okay, no issue. Here the result is 5429. 5429. Okay. So 29. 29 into 84. Final answer is what? 84 into 29. What you have to do? Consider this is 30. 84 into 30 is what? 4 into 3, 12, 2 carry 1. 8 into 3, 24, 1, 25. So 2520 minus this is what? 84 into 1, that is 84. If I subtract 84, this is 6. Okay. This is 11 minus 8 is what? 3. Clear? This is 4. This is 2. So answer is 36. Answer for this question is 36. 3 6 last two digit. Here I am writing last two digit. These are the what? Last two digit. Okay, this is the answer. This is the answer. This is the rough work. Avoid, you can do it, okay, at your own. So answer is 36. Answer for this question 36. Once again I conclude here. Easy na, it's all about counting. 34 to the power 1059. What I do, I write 34 in this way, 2 into 17. So this is 2 to the power 1054. Separately you handle, find the last two digit, 84. Last two digit. Similarly 17 to the power 1054. You write here, do simplification. Last two digit I obtained is how much? 29. Last two digit. So multiply 84 with 29. So 84 into 29, if I multiply, how I do the multiplication? 84 into 30, 30, minus 84 into 1. 84 into 30 I write here, minus 84 into 1, that is 84. I just to subtract. Answer is what? 2436. So final answer is 36. Last two digit 36. 36 written here. Okay. You all cross check. Find the value. Okay. On at rough. Then you check my answer. Here how I handle. So this is all about last two digit. Write it down. Take the screenshot here. You handle more questions. Okay. And इसी चैनल में प्लेलिस्ट को जाओ. ठीक है. I provide all these videos number system में. You will get all content. Okay. Watch it. Very easy. Thank you.